The Order of the Lamp crates are coming back, and we're finally going to be able to grab the new Jaws of Oblivion customized recall action. Hey everyone, it's Spopes. It was delayed by a day due to the season's direct live stream, but the April 2026 Crown Store showcase in the Elder Scrolls Online is now out. In this video, just like I do every month, I'm going to go through all the new and returning items to help you plan out what you want to snag from the Crown Store this month. Before we dive in, please make sure you've subscribed to the channel, please like and hype the video. Also, please do join the Spopes Army. Check out some of the merch below the video or on my Fourth Wall page, and consider leaving me a donation either on Fourth Wall or right here on YouTube in the form of super thanks. Now, a brief word from today's sponsor before we jump into the Crown Store showcase. Handmade playwear for gamers. Sacred Geometrix is my favorite apparel brand of all time. I've never come across a more distinctive style, and it fits my vibe perfectly. From the extra-large cowl hoods on the hoodies to the playful use of patterns and color in every piece, there's simply nothing else out there like Sacred Geometrix. Every piece of apparel is 100% organic, customizable, and handmade in the USA. The unique designs capture the natural power of sacred geometry and get you in touch with the divine symmetries of creation. Every Sacred Geometrix order comes with a lifetime guarantee. If there's ever a problem with your apparel, just send it into the shop to get it fixed up free of charge. I've been wearing Sacred Geometrix in my videos for a while now, and I'm excited to announce you can now save on your first purchase. Just use the link in the video description to automatically apply 15% off to your order, or use the code SPOPES15 at checkout. Discounts like this are really rare, but we've been able to work out a special deal. Head over to sacredgeometrix.com now to look as good in the real world as you do in your favorite video game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's dive into everything you can pick up in the Crown Store this April in the Elder Scrolls Online. As always, we're going to start by going through all the new items, then move on to the returning items. The free ESO Plus statuette this month is the Roaring Cathay Rot. As far as these statuettes go, this is a pretty good one. That's going to start being available on April 6th, and it'll be in the store free for ESO Plus members until May 4th. We're also getting a couple of new bundles this month, starting with the Dapper Daredevil bundle that includes this mount and pet along with a weapon style. That's going to be in the shop for a very short time from April 2nd until April 9th. The other new bundle is the Wildburn Theriker and Boar. This is a really cool and unique aesthetic in my opinion. I especially like how they're combining a Theriker and a Boar into a bundle, kind of unrelated creatures, but that adds to the appeal for me. That's also just going to be available for a week from April 15th until April 23rd. We're also getting a brand new house, Buccaneer Bay. I'm not sure where in the game this is going to be located, but it looks really cool. I like all the verticality, the whole ship graveyard kind of aesthetic. That'll be in the store from April 15th till April 23rd. And now this is, I know, what a lot of people are really excited for. The Jaws of Oblivion recall that we first saw in leaks months ago is finally coming to the store. That'll also be available from April 15th till April 23rd. Personally, I think this is one of the coolest recall actions they've ever come out with. I'm really looking forward to seeing it in action. We're also getting a new skill style for Reverse Slash, Namira's Hunger, also from April 15th till April 23rd. That is going to be a big week. In addition, there is a new Namira's Hunger arms pack, also available from the 15th to the 23rd. I generally like the look of this arms pack. That greatsword especially is really cool. And it looks like we're getting Zaji as a house guest for the first time, also from April 15th till the 23rd. But since they said the next item is new when I know for a fact it isn't, maybe you've been able to get Zaji in your house before this point as well. See, they're saying the Dreams of Yokuda music box is new. Well, I've had this in my house for years now. It's a great music box, but it's definitely not new. It's coming back to the shop from April 15th till April 23rd. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Thanks so much to the YouTuber Mitsukas for this video. So yeah, while I do love that music box, it is definitely not new. I think it's been around since 2021, actually. But anyway, that's it for the new and actually not new items. Now we're getting into items that are definitely returning that have been in the store before. First of all, we have the off-the-shoulder evening dress coming from April 2nd to April 9th. That's what that looks like. The Tavern Maid costume is coming from the 6th to the 13th. Dress up like an old-timey tavern maid. The Clockwork Tinker costume is going from the 9th to the 15th. This is a decent costume. I think it just came out last year or maybe the year before. The Pirate Costume Pack is coming back from the 23rd to the 30th. I couldn't find a higher resolution image, my apologies. I would like to point out with this pack, these little sashes here often clip through the pants. It kind of ruins the appearance of the costume. I definitely have a bit of buyer's remorse for grabbing these back in the day. The Aurora Night costume is coming back from the 30th to the 7th. This is one I missed the last time I was in the store, and it's actually a really good costume. I might be picking this one up myself. Moving on to adornments, the Dragonfly Wing lashes are coming from the 6th to the 13th. Definitely not my cup of tea, but there might be some of you out there who are going to want to pick these up. The Brigand's Beard is also coming back from the 27th to the 4th. Oh yeah, that looks real scary. Absolute brigand status. In the body and face marking section, we have the Warrior Poet tattoos coming back from the 13th to the 20th. It looks like that's a face and body tattoo combo. Not really doing much for me, but if you are a fan of Vivek, you might want to pick this up. For hairstyles, we have the short must wave coming back from the 27th to the 4th. Isn't that Bastion's hairstyle? Then we also have the adorable assassin hairstyle from the 30th to the 7th, and that's what that looks like. Moving on to crafting and outfit styles. The Sapiarch crown crafting motif is coming from the 2nd to the 9th. This is really easy to get though by doing Somerset dailies or just buying it from guild traders, so I wouldn't recommend buying it from the store. The Ascendant Order motif is coming from the 6th to the 13th. This one's a bit costlier, but you can still get it from High Isle pretty easily, or you can buy it from guild traders. The Apocrypha Expedition arms pack is coming from the 6th to the 13th. There's really nothing special about this one in terms of VFX, but it might fit your style. The Shield of Senchal crown crafting motif is coming from the 13th to the 20th. You can get this one from Southern Elsewhere, but that's what it looks like if you want to buy it from the shop. The Stalrum armor pack is coming from the 13th to the 20th. I'm pretty sure that's it, but it has a different name in UESP. Here it's called the Stalrum Frostguard style, but I'm pretty sure that's the same armor pack. The Deep Sea Corsair arms pack is coming from the 23rd to the 30th. This is one I have and that I absolutely recommend. There's this really beautiful watery VFX around all the weapons. There's also a staff in this that doesn't show. The Marsalok arms pack is coming from the 23rd to the 30th. Also a pretty cool style, I might pick this up. The Dreadsails crown crafting motif is coming from the 27th to the 4th. You can get this from the Dungeon Shipwright's Regrets. Nothing that special here in terms of VFX again, but it's a pretty good style. The Mother Cyanate arms pack is coming from the 27th to the 4th. This is associated with the Ice Reach dungeon. I'm actually a big fan of this one. I may be picking this one up too. Then lastly, we have the Elder Argonian crown crafting motif coming from the 30th to the 7th. This also drops from dailies in Murkmire, so it's pretty easy to get otherwise. And that is what it looks like. All right, moving on to the returning Order of the Lamp crown crates. These are some of my favorite crates overall, and they'll be in the store from April 20th to May 24th, which is hopefully going to be long enough for me to get the 8,000 seals from the Tamriel Tome. That's all I need to get one of my favorite mounts of all time. Very stoked they're bringing these back in either case. Let's take a closer look. The three Radiants are the Altered Ornog, which has these water bubbles surrounding it and a perpetual shower of rain coming down. Galarian's Indrik, which is a very bright golden Indrik. And the Mystical Quasigriff, which I find to be absolutely beautiful. This is in my top 10 Radiant Apex mounts of all time for sure. I'm really hoping I'll be able to get it this time around. As far as Apex rewards go, you have the Ether Tempered Mystic Skin, the Mystic Magicka Molt, the Storm Atronach Polymorph, and a variety of Order of the Lamp mounts. In the legendary rewards, the highlights are the Meteor Mining Customized Mining action. I love that customized action. I have it. It's one of my favorites. The Cursed Curio Ether. That's a furnishing that I have in one of my houses. It changes size when you interact with it. And the Order of the Lamp weapon styles. This is also where you get the Conjured Dragon Imp Pet, the Arcanist Crest hairstyle, the Windhelm Fox Mask, and the Prismatic Sense Cub. The Order of the Lamp armor style is also pretty good. It has these glowing blue sigils on it, and that's about it. The number one drop, in my opinion, is the Mystical Quasigriff. If you do have 16,000 seals, I would definitely recommend dropping them on this. All right, moving on to the other returning items. The Forgemaster Falls house is coming back from the 9th to the 23rd. Maik the Liar is also coming back as a house guest from the 2nd to the 9th. If you put him in your house, you will always know where he is. Erilthel is also coming back as a house guest from the 13th to the 20th. And as far as assistants go, Zin the Planar Purveyor is coming back from the 23rd to the 30th. This is a merchant assistant, and they look like that. And then we also have the return of the Aquatic Splendor Furnishing Pack from the 23rd to May 7th. Also to coincide with the launch of the night market on the 28th, we have the return of the Fargrave Bazaar Furnishing Pack, coming from April 30th to May 14th. We also have the Frost Atronach Target Dummy from the 2nd to the 9th. It just looks basically like your typical Frost Atronach. And quite a few music boxes. First off, the Mad Harlequin's Reverie from the 2nd to the 9th. Again, we have a video from Mitsukas. Very whimsical and also creepy. The Diamond Melody music box is coming from the 6th to the 13th. Then we have the Dawnbreaker's Forging music box from the 9th to the 15th. I have this one, it's one of my favorites. Kind of reminds me of old school RuneScape, honestly. And then we do have a couple more furnishing packs. The Lord Vivek furnishing pack comes from the 9th to the 23rd. A bunch of Vivek themed stuff in here. And then the Forge Lord's Great Works furnishing pack comes from the 13th to the 27th. A bunch of Dwarven themed stuff in here. Back to the music boxes, we're getting 2 more this month, starting with Merry Mud Crab Melody from the 23rd to the 30th. Personally, I think they should play the Crab Rave song, but oh well. And lastly, we have Steadfast Armistice from the 27th to the 4th. Thanks again to Mitsukas for all these music box videos. All right, we're finishing up here, but we have the Brassy Assassin personality coming back from the 30th to the 7th, and the Malakath's Harvest customized action from the 30th to the 7th as well. I got this one, but it's pretty disappointing. I don't really recommend it. On the other hand, what I really do recommend is the Voideater Durzog mount. This is one of those direct for crowns mounts that looks like it's a Radiant Apex. It'll be available from April 9th till April 15th, and I want to show off what it looks like. It is a really cool mount, and it goes perfectly with the Shade Polymorph. So that's the mount up. And then here's the rear up. This explosion of color. And it has a lingering effect that stays on it for a while after you rear up. If you're a fan of this kind of thing, I definitely recommend picking up the Voideater Durzog. The Nightmare Stick Horse is coming back from the 2nd to the 9th. Much better than the normal Stick Horse. It's like the normal Stick Horse, but it has fire all over it. It is the Hot Topic Stick Horse. The Imperial War Horse is coming from the 13th to the 20th. That's what that looks like. Not really my kind of thing. I feel like that horse must be really hot under all those clothes. Then we have the Azur Doom Wrathsteed from the 23rd to the 30th. I've seen this around. This is actually a really cool mount. I'm definitely going to check it out when it comes out, and I might even pick it up. Then we also have the Great Dark Ram from the 27th to the 4th. It's not really as cool as it looks in the promotional render. It's a pretty basic ram. Then lastly, for the mounts, we have the Kin-bound Sench Panther from the 30th to the 7th. Also a pretty basic Daedra-themed mount. And then the last item in the showcase this month is the Gloomspore Bear Cub from the 2nd to the 9th. This is a pretty cool pet, honestly, even if it sort of creeps me out. All right, and that's going to do it for the showcase, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. What I'm most excited for sure, is the return of the Order of the Lamp crates, for another chance to get that Mystical Quasigriff. We've also been waiting quite a while now for the Jaws of Oblivion recall. Stoked for that too. And if you don't have it yet, the #1 item I'd suggest you pick up is the Voideater Durzog. In the comments, let me know what you're most excited for in this month's showcase. Let me know any items you already have. Also, do give me feedback on how I presented the information. It just occurred to me this month that I could actually play the music boxes and you could hear them. And I'm glad it did because there are a lot of them this month as well. Before you go, also, please remember to subscribe, like and hype the video, and share it with your friends. And please also consider joining the Spopes Army or leaving me a donation. Also, do check out Sacred Geometrix. They are my favorite apparel brand. I realized I totally forgot to put on a Sacred Geometrix hoodie today, but I wear them all the time, which you'll know if you've seen any of my previous videos. Thanks to those who have ordered so far. It's really great apparel. You will not be disappointed. All right, that's going to do it for the video. As always, we're going to finish up with a prayer to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus, thank you for inspiring the developers at ZOS to put so much visual beauty in this game. We may not be erecting beautiful cathedrals anymore, Lord, but every time we make beautiful art in video games, we are ultimately paying homage to you. Lord, thank you for my community. Thank you for everyone watching. Please bless all my viewers and members and subscribers. Lord, lift up those who are struggling to follow in your footsteps, and also guide all recently departed souls to your side. I give all glory to you, Lord, for the video and for my channel. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer. Again, everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment with your top picks for this month. And before you go, please remember to like, hype, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, turn on notifications because I'll be back soon with new content.